Hey, Karlova Design is here, and I'm gonna show you how to make super duper lighter cases that fit big lighters. One is for the big, I think it's called Maxi, and one is for the medium. The pattern is available at karlovadesign.com for a couple of bucks. In this video I'm gonna be making the medium one, and it will be in a denim distressed style. And I took a scrap of about 3-ounce leather, which was not drum dyed but just has a painted surface, and I stamped my logo on it twice, as you have seen previously, and now I'm going to show you how to assemble it. This is a really easy project. Any beginner can complete it in probably less than an hour, and you can use your scraps for it. First, replace the paper pattern onto the piece of leather, secure it with masking tape, and then let's punch the holes. Use 4mm stitching irons, and this is the stitching length that the pattern is designed for. I've started cutting it out way too early because there is 2 holes on the bottom. I mean, here is they are in the middle, but these holes will be on the bottom of the case. These are 3/8 of an inch in diameter, and let's punch them now. Cut the thing out and then just sand and burnish the top edges. We want them to look nice. The rest of the edges will be stitched, so we don't really care how they look. As for the stitching style, you can choose whatever you like. I'm gonna use parallel stitches. The big one I made with baseball stitch. You can use cross stitch. It's absolutely not important. It's personal preference. I'm gonna start stitching from top to bottom, but again, it's a question of personal preference. It is not the most comfortable way of stitching it, but that's the way I decided to do it. When using this kind of stitching, it's a good practice to keep 180 degrees between the pieces at all times, so this way you make sure that it will look beautiful. The thickness of the leather should not be greater than 3 ounces or 1 millimeter, 1.5 maybe maximum. If you want to use anything heavier, then you need to add a little bit to the seam allowances to make sure that it will still fit your lighter. I prefer to stitch the second seam right on the lighter, because this way I can control the tension much better. At some point you may need to force it in a little bit because the bottom still hasn't taken the right shape. Making a knot here is not a really good practice, but I couldn't come up with anything else to secure the stitching. If you have any better ideas, please post them in comments. In order to shape the bottom properly, we can rub it against some flat surface. I also do it for the purpose of distressing, which I'm gonna finish with sandpaper and then polish it with Tokonol. I think this is the most amazing lighter case that I've ever had. You can find the link to the pattern in the description. Like, comment, subscribe and watch something else on my channel. See you later!